Thanks, Greg. Families in Jefferson County leaders tonight are leaving little doubt they are strongly against a state plan to house sex offenders here. A state agency wants to place nearly 200 offenders at the vacant Price Juvenile Correctional Center once the offenders have served prison time. Dozens of people attended a commissioner's court meeting this morning to speak out against the idea. The county owns the complex and would have to approve any plan. KFDM's Sarai Demien is outside the prison center to explain what the head of the state agency is saying. Sarai?
The woman who heads the agency emphasized that this vacant facility would not be a halfway house and that offenders wouldn't be able to leave the facility without an escort. But that didn't seem to convince many opposed to the plan.
We're just such a small community, and it's a bit scary.
Summer Frasier wasn't scared to speak out at Jefferson County Commissioner's Court against housing sex offenders at what used to be a juvenile detention center.
I have a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old, so I definitely, and we're a mile away from the facility, so we definitely do not want this anywhere around us.
And a state official arguing that housing sex offenders is safe didn't change her mind.
Definitely still against it. I think we need to use that facility for something that's positive, like educating at-risk children or something else, that instead of these sex offenders that can't really be rehabilitated.
All of the citizens are in an uproar over this.
Angela Dodson is upset this proposal was even suggested by the state.
Everyone is extremely angry. Nobody here is okay with this. It is not welcome.
She thinks enough resources are being spent on offenders.
We have enough people like this in our prison systems already. We don't need to bring more.
I cannot support allowing this to happen and put my citizens at risk.
Brent Weaver represents the precinct where the empty center is located. He says his constituents have made their concerns clear.
In need of intense supervision because they're deemed likely to reoffend is where the concern is arriving from, and the fact that they can leave the facility even under restrictions. I'm opposed to that.
With such adamant opposition, Marsha McLean says she is willing to negotiate on how restrictive leaving the facility can be for sex offenders.
We can put restrictions, and we can beef up our restrictions, and that's part of what we're working on right now.
She understands it's a hard sell, but will keep trying.
I think it's pretty clear here from everybody, whether it's the state officials or the county officials, that they don't want us to be here. But I got to find someplace, the bottom line.
A place Jefferson County commissioners and families say can be anywhere but here.
Judge Jeff Brownick says it's highly unlikely any of the commissioners will move to put the item on the agenda for a vote. Reporting live in Jefferson County, I'm Sarai Demien, KFDM 6 News.